If you believe in guardian angels or spirit guides, you even work with them, then this short interview will be a real treat for you. I recorded this conversation with Sharon Brown 3 years ago when I was just discovering the world of spirit animals. And that discovery changed my life. It gave me additional tools to navigate life. And especially after 2020, you know that we had 2 really difficult years. And being able to connect with your spirit animals gives you this ability to navigate the world, to finding the solutions easy. Somewhere below this video in the description, there is a link to Masterclass with Sharon Brown. It takes place on 3rd of March 2023 live. But even if you happen to watch this video after this date, you'll still be able to watch the Masterclass on demand. I can guarantee you that it will change your life as well, as long as you're open-minded. And frankly speaking, I know that people who are not open to the world of energy, to alternative therapies, they probably don't even land on this channel at all. So I'm sure that this video will reach right people and you will be able to dive deeper into the magic of spirit animals. So enjoy this video, and if you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. And just for the sake of pleasing algorithm, can you like this video so it gets a boost in visibility? It was Inga, and I hope you enjoy this video. Today I have a wonderful guest, Sharon Brown. We will be talking about spirit animals. Sharon, can you introduce yourself and tell our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Yes, Inga, thank you for having me on this beautiful interview with you today on The Magical Creator. I started off in 2009, I think it was 2008 and 2009, doing Reiki. I had a fall in work and basically was told I'd never work again. And I was told that I had chronic pain disorder, so basically, but I decided that I wasn't allowing that to live my life. So I went down the natural route. So I went into the inn and I got a Reiki session, and then I ended up training in Reiki. I fell absolutely in love with it and started self-healing. So I self-healed basically. So I went from taking 14 tablets a day to taking no tablets a day. Full movement in my own arm, and basically really starting to enjoy life again. So basically finding myself. Then I gave it up. I gave Reiki up for a couple of years. My dad got sick. I ended up looking after him. And then I found an online course, the Metron course with Ashley Mooney. And that brought me back to opening me back up to the Reiki, and basically went really deep in. And I remember Ashing is such a great mentor. I ended up we were at a retreat, and this is basically how the spirit animal guides came in. And we were at the retreat and we were sitting around. There was a couple of us in the room, and the girls all had their own little piece, and I was asked to do a piece, and I said, well, I can't really do it. The only thing I can do, I said, is heal you all. And I sat in the chair, and she goes, no, Sharon, you have a thing with animals. I said, yeah, no, I love them, which I do. I absolutely love them. I'd rather talk to them than talk to people, to be honest. And I said, yeah. And she said, look at me and see what animal you see. Oh my God, is all I can say. Talk about opening me up to the most magical experience. And I suppose the madness then that came into my life with the spirit animal guides. I could literally see her transform in front of my eyes, morph into this beautiful butterfly. And I think she knew by the expression of my face, am I really seeing this? Or my God, what is my mind doing to me? So I was on a high, and I said, yeah, okay, I see it as a butterfly. She says, what does that butterfly want to say to me? What? I said, what do you mean, what does he want to say to you? So she goes, just relax and just chill out and see. So I literally let it flow, and I got a message. Now I don't remember the message. I never do, because it's not mine to remember. And I just gave her this long spiel of message. She goes, right, okay, do for the next girl. I went, what? I said, really? You want me to do it for her? She said, yeah. So I done it for the next girl. I think it was a bear and it was a peacock. And all I could see was one of the girls changed into this beautiful, beautiful peacock. And I could see literally the fans of the peacock literally open up. And then I gave a message. And the same with the bear. I could see the bear. The bear was absolutely beautiful. So that was the start of my madness, my journey. I came home. I came home then, and I was on a high, and I said, oh my God, do I tell my family we're sitting around having dinner? And they just think I'm completely nuts. And then we were sitting and we were having our dinner, and I could see them all changing into their spirit animal guides. And I went, oh, holy fuck. I really lose it. But then it transpired that was my gift, and that's how it happened. And they have literally opened me up to so much. It took me a while to literally tell people that I could see people's spirit animal guides, and then I really didn't embrace it fully. And then when I did embrace it fully, oh my God, it was life-changing. Because what happened then is, through my healings, they were coming in, and I was literally changing into the bear or changing into the eagle, and I could feel the physical effects of myself. Literally, I think I came out of one healing where I felt like I had claws, and another one I had wings, and I was literally shape-shifting into them. So that's how the magic of the animal guides came in. Like, they've given me the wonders of the world, basically. They've given me great insight. I call on them constantly. Having problems, day-to-day problems, I use them the way everyone uses guardian angels. Literally, but they cannot help you unless you ask. You have to ask. They just can't come in and say, oh, I'm going to help this girl today, or I'm going to help that fella today. You have to call on your animal guides in. Use them the same as the angelic realm. We have the same: the bear for courage, the wolf to speak your truth, snake to shed the old, of course. There's many of them. The eagle to see. The eagle can give you some great insight if you actually allow them in, and especially on spiritual transformation. So if you're going through a transformation, so call on the eagle. The eagle is great to give you insight. You can call on any of them. They're all there. A cat, a dog. They're exactly the same to a rabbit. A rabbit is great if you can't hear things, if you're not hearing things, and you just can't seem to get a call on the rabbit to use their ears, and they will literally help you hear what you need to hear. So they're absolutely magical. And I do use them on a daily basis. I connect in with I have two wolves, but then I have the whole animal kingdom as well, because I can connect in with them, of course. But they're there for everybody to open up their gifts, and they're not being used enough. And that's what's wrong, is we are not getting, or they are not getting, I suppose, the service that they need.
Okay, I have so many questions now while I was listening to you. I think our listeners would appreciate the answers to those questions. I remember when I followed your instructions in terms meeting my spirit animal, how it changed my life. So the main message, and it was squirrel, and really naughty, humorous squirrel, reminding me about bringing more fun into my life. And it was like completely neglected part of my life, because I'm workaholic. It is life-changing. But I wanted to ask you, for the sake of people who never heard of spirit animals, we can ask any animal for help based on the well-known qualities, like bear for courage and eagle for insights. Or can it be any animal that
any animal? It's whatever you deem. We all have one spirit animal guide that we're born with, like our guardian angel. And then we can call on any animal. Like, they all have it's like Archangel Michael is for courage and protection and stuff like that. Archangel Gabriel is for communication. The animal guides have specific ones as well, but it makes no difference. If you want to call in a fox that will give you protection, call in the fox. It's whatever you deem is appropriate for you. There's no rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is no rules. They're there to help us, and it's whether we ask for the help or not.
Excellent. So it's the main thing, the main message is to ask for help.
Yeah. But the key to it, and I'll keep saying, is the trust and belief that the information that you're receiving is spot on and it's what you need at that time.
So literally it's the first thoughts that comes into your mind.
Yeah.
Because otherwise then we start rethinking and questioning. Because I remember when I first experienced connecting with my spirit animal, because it was not like a solemn, wise animal, it was really silly.
Yeah.
And for me, it seemed like, well, it shouldn't be like that. So it should behave or being like wise representation of part of me. But then when I accept it, it's real fun.
Yeah, they bring us back to the fun and the magic in our life. They try to take our overthinking and our ego to a side, and our worries and fear. So they can show you some very, very funny stuff. And when you allow and trust them, they will start showing you very, very funny stuff. And it's literally, it's their sense of humor. They don't live the way we live. We have so much to learn from the animal kingdom, and it's all about having the fun and the magic into your life. Because if we don't have that and life gets so serious, we basically don't live properly. So that's why I think that is why the animal guides literally have come in to bring the fun and the laughter back to a lot of us, because a lot of us did lose it.
That's true. And I think so the more we do it, the easier it becomes to connect, because I haven't done it for a while. Unless I listen to your weekly meditations that you do on your Facebook page, I keep disconnecting from the process of stop and going within. And I think it's important in business especially.
It is very important to connect and bring you back to your oneness probably every day, and allow the animal guides to come in and help you, because they have so much to show us, and they could open up, like they've opened up so many different avenues for me now, because I trust and believe in the madness of it all, that they show me a different level of madness.
Yeah, and who said that madness is not new normal?
No, that is my normal. If I was to tell people everything I see on a daily basis, I think I'd be in a white coat at this stage. in a straitjacket. Yeah, so they open you up to a very, very different world, and you can see the lighter and the fun side of life.
Excellent. Thank you so much. It was a beautiful journey, and I hope that our viewers and listeners will enjoy it, discover something new for themselves.
I'm delighted to have been on with you, Inga, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.